Hi and welcome to the Service Show. My name is Michael, this is my co-host Daniel.
Hi, welcome.
Today we're going to talk about the experience realms.
Exactly. We're going to take this on with the experience economy. It's very useful. We're going to talk about the model that Pine and Gilmore developed, and it consists of two axes.
Yeah, on the y-axis we have absorption upwards, and we have
immersion
downwards.
Exactly.
And on the x-axis we have passive participation on to the left, and we have active participation to the right.
Yes. And what does this mean?
This means that if you look at an experience, you can put it in this axis.
Exactly.
And when you, for example, look at the top right corner, that's called educational.
Exactly.
Because that is where you are active participant. Because when you talk about active and passive, it's also mentally active or passive.
And that's very important to remember. And it's also very important to remember that this is also individually defined, meaning that this is not the same for everybody. So Michael might have one participation of what active is, and I have another. So this is important to remember.
So, but in the top right corner we have educational, because that is you have activated your mind.
Hopefully.
But it's you're absorbing it, because when you're talking about absorption and immersion, what does that mean?
Exactly. But well, think about it like a sponge. Because a sponge, it will absorb water, so it means that the water will sink into the sponge. It's basically the same, and that's also why this with the educational realm, it should be in this place. You are in some level active because you are participating, you ask questions, you listen actively and so on, and the information that you receive should sink in.
So, for example, when you look at this, we're talking about a sponge. We usually use this example with SpongeBob SquarePants, where when he's above water, he is a sponge that is just absorbing water that comes externally. But when you're looking at him on the bottom of the sea, he is immersed in the surroundings. So that is basically how you understand these two.
Exactly. And let's take it downwards then. So let's take the other two, because we have this with the escapism. And basically the escapism means that you go outside of your everyday comfort zone. And this is also why SpongeBob is now immersed underneath the water, so he's in a new environment for a sponge. Or for you when you participate in some sort of an activity. And we also have the aesthetic here, meaning that now we are less active, because now we are basically passively observing something, and well, we are kind of like being dragged into this experience.
And one of the classic examples are classical music, where you're just sitting there, but you're still immersed in this experience, but you're just sitting there listening.
Exactly. And when you're at a rock concert, then I would take it up in a different place. It might go around in the different realms, but basically you are hopefully more active during a rock concert or a pop concert. Because if you're standing up and clapping during an opera, then it's awkward. But if you're doing it when whoever rock bands play...
You should try it though.
Exactly, you could try it. But anyway, these are the four, and we left out kind of like the entertainment.
In the entertainment,
But
entertainment is just classical entertainment, where you sit passively and just observe something.
Could be the movie theater, something like that. So, but this is the basic model, and we'll try to go through all of the four different realms and give you a proper explanation of those with some different examples. So stay tuned for the next episodes.
See ya.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to the Service Show.
Bonjour.
Guten Tag.
Herzlich willkommen.